Greetings, viewers. This is CP666 signing on with what I would say is a familiar looking site, but as you can see, it's got Razer logos all over it now. But this is the second, or I guess more accurately, first T400. And I didn't notice this until now, but apparently it's got a webcam. That's interesting. I was told that it was infested with viruses. So we're going to take a look at what viruses happen to be on here, if there are any. I'm expecting to either find, on one extreme, a whole bunch of adware, or on the other extreme, I'm expecting to find something like Crypto Locker. But let's see what happens. I haven't started it up until now. And I'm not sure why Bluetooth is on. Oh, there we go. Because I turned it off. Well, the thing just turned pink. But the screen isn't cracked or anything stupid like that. Now we're probably going to have something pop up here. I'm going to have to enter a password. I don't know what the password is, and I don't care. I'm not going to break into it. But if there is a password, well, it just beeped at me. Come on, computer, I don't have all day. Yes, that is an iWork 05 CD, and it actually is an iWork CD, so... Okay, so that mouse does work. It's really slow. I'm wondering if there's more than just... Nope, there is no password. Let's see. Viruses. I don't see any viruses. I see Goat Simulator on here, but I don't see any viruses. Avast is out of date, so there is a virus scanner on here. So there shouldn't be any viruses on here. Does this have Pirate Talk installed on it? AVS Video Editor. So it looks like it's just adware. Details. Show me the details. Clear the decks. Bosun's Locker? Oh yeah, this is definitely Pirate Talk version. But anyway, we can come back to this and deal with the rest of this later. I see something right away that concerns me. This drive is reading constantly. So, either there's malware that's reading the drive, or there is a problem with this drive. I'm going to get my H.2 disk out. My H.2 disk out, and we're going to take a look at the drive. Make sure that the drive isn't bad, because if I have to replace the drive, I'm going to have to reinstall the whole desktop anyway, so there's really no point in my trying to save this copy of Windows if the disk is bad, because I'm not going to have the disk sitting in there going bad, and then it's going to go bad in about 2 days, and I'm going to have to do this thing all over again anyway. Why waste my time? Rebooting. Drive is still reading constantly. I guess that's to be expected. Right. So let's push that button. I have the network stuff disabled because I don't want a chance getting a virus on the network. Wow, really? No, it's already set to boot for the CD. Hitachi HTS7232. So it's either a 320 gig drive, or it it is a 160. I don't know, usually they're 160s, so... Let's see what happens when we go into H.2 boot. The hinges on this thing are kind of weak. I'm not afraid to tell you that much. Detect parallel ATA CD-ROM. I thought this was a serial ATA drive. Tappy can't communicate, hit any key, whatever. Detect SATA CD, not an AHCI. Okay, so this disk didn't work. No CD-ROM drive with H.2 detected. That's the first time I've ever seen that problem. Let me get my other disk. Fortunately, I've got 2 of them. If not, I'm going to have to use my Ultimate Boot CD, which I know works. Ugh. Hope to get that junk all out of there soon enough. But if I didn't have to do this... No SATA CD. Apparently it doesn't like... Control-Alt-Delete. HiMem is testing memory. Detect parallel ATA CD. No drives found. This is not very encouraging. Alright. Might have to turn AHCI mode off or on, depending on whether or not it's on or not. I don't know what the hell is going on, but... Configuration, serial ATA. Turn that into compatibility mode. This is the first time simply booting up into a system with AHCI on has not worked. So maybe it has to do with a limitation of this older drive, I don't know. I have another CD-ROM drive that I can try if this one doesn't work. But I would rather not. Default. Detect parallel ATA CD. That's good. There we go. Drive is detected. Smart OK. Oops. So let's take a look at the attribute data. 2930 hours. Drive is in good health. No issues. I'm still going to run a test, though, just to see what happens. Detect bad sectors. Which is going to take forever. But that's okay. I want to make sure that this drive is in perfect health before I even bother to try anything. You are unprotected. Subscription has expired. Can't have that now, can we? Skype is starting. Everything is now starting. That is irritating. My camera's running out of batteries. That's also irritating. But anyway, I'd have to say the state of this Windows install is pretty bleak. I'm just going to wipe the whole damn thing. I'm not even going to bother. I mean, it's still trying to install driver software for a USB drive that I unplugged about 2 minutes ago. That's how slow this is. So forget it. I'm just going to reload the whole damn thing. I want to see what version of Windows this is running. I know it's professional, but is it 32 or 64-bit? Let's take a look. Maybe we can't take a look. Oh, there we go. That's an abnormally small window. Oh, shut up. 4.8 Experience Index. 64-bit. So I'm going to load Ultimate on this thing. Shut it down, eject the CD-ROM, and get ready to reinstall Windows. And charge this camera battery, because that blinking icon is really annoying me. Screw getting a USB, or, wow, CD. Let's just use a USB. I know that I'm going to have to change the boot order for this one, though. So, this USB is really messed up. I'm probably going to need to replace it soon, but It still works. Don't know why it's not giving me my boot menu, but whatever. Oh, that's not what I wanted. USB floppy drive. USB BIOS support must be enabled. Let's enable that. It is supported. Okay, so now we can exit and reload Windows. I wonder if this thing has the Radeon GPU in it. Or the NVIDIA GPU. Probably find out. I mean, it could very well have it because it does have the camera, as you can see. I don't know what is going on with the focus on this camera. It's really annoying me. Check out that fallout. That's cool. Too bad it focus on this camera does not tend to work at distances like that. See all the crap floating up too. Ugh. Wow. Sour. For those wondering what this is, oh, well, I guess you can't see them anymore. They're called Shockers. Very sour. Well, for the first little bit. But anyway. As you can see, it's pretty much set up now. In fact, it is set up. Well, actually not quite. Ugh. Whew. Yeah, it's sour. Anyway. See everything here looks on the sane side. Service Pack 1, of course. 64-bit, 4 gigs, but only 3.9 gigs usable thanks to shared video memory. 2.4 gig P8600. And here are the pointless Windows Experience Index scores. See, the CPU gets a 6.0. The RAM is capped at 5.9 because there's less than 4 gigs available to the operating system. 4.8 on the graphics, 5.7 on the gaming graphics, and of course 5.9 on the hard drive. Now, you're probably going to ask me, gee, what kind of graphics hardware does this thing have? Oh, Skype, go away. Yes, of course I want to quit. That's why I hit quit in the first place. So we'll take a look here, eventually. At the device manager, and I'll show you what graphics hardware this thing has. It has the ATI graphics on it, which is pretty cool. I believe they're switchable, but I have no idea how to switch them, so... well, there you go. As for the hard drive, as you can see, it is still pretty much reading constantly. It tested good, so... this behavior is actually really strange. The system is really slow at starting up, and I'm not quite sure why that would be. Because if the drive is good, then there wouldn't be any real reason for it. So, I'm going to probably make the recommendation to buy a new drive. I'm certainly not going to put one of my drives into it, because it is absolutely a waste of my time. So I'm probably just going to end up having to reload the desktop here anyway. There wasn't much really to see. I mean, you've got typical build, Firefox, iGoon, Steam, Skype, all that regular stuff. And of course I have Avast antivirus because I can set it up such that it blocks everything that it doesn't like. Crime Fighter. PC optimization and cleanup utility. And all that crap. I have it set up right now. It's connected to my account, and yes, there's an email address there, and yes, it is an active email address, but I don't care if you spam the crap out of it, because I don't use it for anything, except for this. Got all the active stuff. AV-wise, reputation services, let's do that. Let's turn that off, that's annoying, usually. Deep screen will allow that. I have aggressive harden mode enabled, so it will block stuff. And of course, I've got it set up with all of my email stuff, and that is a valid email address that I don't want you to spam. So please heed my advice and don't do that. And of course, the usual pop-up information and all this other crap. Update and stuff. And of course, I've also got the account that's going to report program status. Alright, what else do I need to do? Quick scan, free mobile security, everything's good. Should create a rescue disk for this so I don't have to reload the whole damn OS all the time, but I won't. In fact, to hell with it, let's actually do that. Huh. It used to be under system protection, but I guess it's not there anymore. So I don't know where it could be. Oh, forgot to activate. So let's activate it right now. Activate Windows Online. Probably going to tell me that my product key can't be used to activate Windows. Oh, nope, it is now activated. Excellent. Where the heck is that option? Backup and restore? Create a system repair disk. There we go. DVD drive, that's great. Actually, this isn't a DVD burner. Let me go get my DVD burner. Right, let's insert the DVD and begin. Preparing disk. Because this is a rewritable disk, I can update this image all the time. Creating disk. That's very encouraging. It probably won't work, but that's great. I don't really care. Because I'm probably going to have to reload the whole damn operating system anyway, especially if I'm going to be installing a new hard drive in it. I'm certainly not going to be keeping all the system recovery crap because I just won't use it. So there's no point. I should just go into the system restore and create restore CDs for this particular machine, if you can even do that. I don't think you can. But that's fine. The repair disk can be used to boot your computer. That's great. I would hope that it could be used to boot your computer, because I'm pretty sure that that's what repair disks are for. Please label your disk with the following information. That's very specific, except that's not what I'm going to be labeling it with. So it's done, which is good. Alright, I think that is pretty much going to do it for this video. Sorry there's not much other interesting stuff to talk about, but it's really just another Windows 7 install. I'm debating whether or not, if I end up getting a new drive for it, I'm debating whether or not to make another video, because there's really no point. In fact, the whole point of this particular video was to just show you what the state of this thing is. What would be nice is if I could figure out why these hinges are so loose, because this is not very encouraging. I don't think they're supposed to be that loose, because, no, maybe those ones are. This actually really feels awfully loose. I'm not sure why, but anyway, let's just shut the machine down because it doesn't need to be on anymore. Thank you for watching. If you have any comments, feel free to leave them down below. And this is CP666 signing off. I hope to see you next time. Until then. And it's out. See, I cleaned the screen off too, because it was bugging me. And there's a fingerprint there that wasn't there before. That was a wonderful voice crack. Thank you for watching. And I just discovered something very amusing in my inbox here. So this is a virus warning, right? That I got just now. Of course, well, just now is a little bit of an overstatement, I guess, but apparently McAfee security scan qualifies as a virus. That is just great. I love that.